In the last video, I tested slime mold against dry yeast and live yeast, and slime mold won both times. You guys suggested feeding the yeast sugar and flour and trying again, so this time I activated the yeast first. Many air holes formed inside the dough, showing the yeast was already working. I placed a large piece of dough flat on one side and put the slime mold on the opposite side, then started filming. Flour is one of slime mold's favorite foods, and it liked the flour-yeast mix even more. In the previous test, I used pure yeast to avoid flour interference. This time the result also came quickly as the dough was soon being eaten. You might think yeast gains strength in low oxygen conditions, so I covered the container. The slime mold woke up with enough oxygen and moisture and became very active. It soon reached the dough, but after crawling for a while, its speed slowed sharply and it almost stopped. I guessed it might be affected by the alcohol produced by the yeast. Then the slime mold slowly gathered on the dough, seeming to adapt to the alcohol, and finally covered it completely. The main mass continued exploring other areas and even climbed onto the lid. It stayed extremely active for a while, then suddenly stopped moving. A thin semi-transparent layer formed on the lid. When I opened it, there was a strong foul smell, and the slime mold was already dead. The white substance on the lid was likely yeast. By the next day, those white spots had grown into colonies. I sampled one and checked it under the microscope. It was indeed yeast, showing its typical budding reproduction. It seems that in a low oxygen environment, yeast becomes the winner.